cops and members of the social work cartel would say justice involved. You would say prisoner or probationer. Cops would say, I was involved in an officer-involved shooting. You would say murder. Cops would say traffic stop. You would say banditry. And you'd be right. Traffic stops are a misuse of criminal police power. Criminal police power is found in your state statute for the sheriff and his duties. In Tennessee, that list of duties for the sheriff are peacekeeping oriented. They are the suppression of riots, affrays, disorders, the maintenance of the peace. It's not law enforcement. It's not privilege enforcement. It's peace maintenance. However, traffic stops are supposed to be administrative. They're supposed to be civil, and they're supposed to be under the authority of the issuance of a particular privilege. The use of a motor vehicle, the use of an automobile or car as a motor vehicle, let's put it that way, is a privilege. It is a privilege like plumbing, like scrap metal dealing in Tennessee, like embalming, like accounting, like hairdressing, like barbering. These are all privileges. Driving and operating a motor vehicle is like unto them. And wrongdoing, misdoing, misuse of the privilege is not a criminal peacekeeping, affray suppressing matter. It's not. It's a matter of economic regulation through the issuer of the license or the privilege. In Tennessee, it is the Commissioner of Safety. In your state, let's just say the DMV head, okay, the head of the DMV. He is supposed to regulate traffic. Traffic stops are transportation stops. They are trucking stops. In Tennessee, the trucking statute is in carriers in the utilities division of the law. In Title 65, Chapter 15, carriers are a utility regulated under the economic police powers of the state. Title 55 in Tennessee is the motor and other vehicles statute dealing with motor vehicles. That is to say carriers. Motor vehicles are carriers by definition. They are commercial. So why are they criminally prosecuting mishaps or misdoings or wrongdoings such as damaged taillights criminally? Why was I dragged from the cruiser to the concrete steps and the steel jailhouse door at Silverdale in Chattanooga? Well, I forced them to drag me because I said I do not cooperate with false imprisonment and false arrest. See the YouTube video on Shields of Shame about my arrest, the arrest that may change law in America, maybe. Traffic stops are abusive, and we must resist them, and we must fight them against them and defeat them. I propose a theory, okay, a theme or theory or idea. That's all it is. It's an idea. I am expounding this idea in my case before the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals in Cincinnati, and we're not going to wait for a ruling from the three-judge panel. Don't need that. We can act now. We can act now in our own defense, and that defense is the exhaustion of administrative remedies remedy. That's what I'm proposing, and I'm proposing it in your state as I'm using it in my state, and as it's being used right now in my state, Tennessee, by 76-year-old Brenda Simpson, who is exercising her ingress-egress rights and being multiply prosecuted in Hardin County, Henderson County, West Tennessee. The theory is this: because licenses are privileges are overseen by their commissioners or boards or the issuer of the privilege, Miss Brenda has a right to prosecution by the Commissioner of Safety, and her criminal prosecution is unripe and premature under the exhaustion of administrative remedies doctrine.